After a tragic fatal accident, we often hear from police calling the deaths preventable. That prompted Metro to launch a new proactive traffic enforcement to go after the type of drivers and driving habits that can cause those deadly crashes. Joining us now to tell us more about Metro's new Life Squad are Sergeant Jacob Schallenberger and Captain Jarvis Dudley from the Traffic Bureau. Thank you both so much for joining us.
Thanks, Alyssa. Thanks for having us. Yeah, like you mentioned, those fatal accidents are, to us, not just a number. That's the community that's impacted and a life that's lost and a family that really, especially around this time of year and the holidays, is very, very tragic. So part of what Captain Dudley and the folks over at the Traffic Bureau are doing is trying their best to, with this new Life Squad, to prevent some of those deaths from happening.
And so tell us how this is different from regular traffic enforcement, the Life Squad.
Yeah, so Life Squad stands for Lives Improved, Fatalities Eliminated. So we came up with an idea that how can we prevent fatalities from happening? Mm-hmm. So collectively, all the commanders decided that we would give 2 officers from every area command and 2 dedicated sergeants. And these officers go to specific areas that we identify through intelligence, mm-hmm. The high collision, high fatality areas. And what we focus on are driving habits that lead to those fatalities, which are running red lights, speeding, distracted driving, and basically failure to yield and obey traffic laws. And the direction we give those guys is there will be zero tolerance for those behaviors. So I tell you, if you get stopped by my guys, by my officers, you will get a citation. If you are doing those crimes that lead to an arrest, you will be arrested.
And we do have some of those numbers, and they're pretty staggering. If we can pull up the graph now, the number of citations you guys made out of the total number of traffic stops, that's over 80%. So you're being serious about this.
Yes, we're being very serious about it. And 80% is a very high number, but I'd like to improve that number. So those times where we don't give a citation or arrest, it's an opportunity to educate the community. Mm-hmm. Listen, we have to slow down out here. The driving behavior in this community has gotten out of control.
Yeah.
And we all have to do something about it.
It's something that really angers people. And when you talk to somebody not in their car, they talk about the Las Vegas driving culture, and everybody's upset about it. But then you get behind the wheel and you see it all over the place. And so it seems like it is a community problem, and Metro's trying to tackle this proactively. Even just this morning, a Metro officer was rear-ended by a DUI driver, a suspected DUI driver. So it's not something that just happens in these locations that you identified. It's all over. So do you think this will lead to a community change?
Well, I certainly hope so. It takes every individual that gets behind the wheel to think about not only your life, but the life of other people. Mm-hmm. You know, we have a slogan in traffic that says, save a life, even if it's yours.
Yeah, that just gave me the chills. Okay, thank you both so much for joining us. We really appreciate it, and best of luck with this program.
Thank you very much.
All right, we will go to Matt.